Right, I've come downtown today, down to Confederation Park. This is not normally a park that I do litter picking in, but it's one that I'm going to come down and do today. It's a double purpose. We still have this little boy parker missing in Calgary, and this is not too far away from some of the areas that he was known to be in. So I'm going to come down here, going to do a litter picker down here, and I'm going to keep a good eye out. I'm going to walk up and down the park. So I know this area has been searched over and over again. However, people move, kids move, things change. So I will head down this way and do a litter pick and see if I can help out, just keeping a pair of eyes open. That's all it is. Keep another pair of eyes open. If everybody does that, hopefully we will find this little boy. Yeah. I'm also going to do my 500 challenge. See if I can find 500 cigarettes. I'm up to 5 so far. Yeah. 5 in a million mosquitoes. Oh, I see number 6 right there. I'll just grab that and I'll head over that way. So there's number 6. This area should be pretty clean, so we will check it out though, just to make sure. There's 2 sides to this park, over that side and this side. I'm going to go all the way around. Yeah. So this is Confederation. This is the million bloody mosquitoes. Get it off. Yeah. Good grief, did we have some rain last night. Right, I'm going to head down that way, get out of these mosquitoes. Yeah, that is insane. Right, I'm going to head down the park. Right, the mosquitoes over there were just relentless, so I've come back down onto the tarmac path. 17 cigarette ends so far. Yeah. And I've walked about 100 meters. Yeah. Yes, many nice areas down in here. There's also a creek down in here, and the little boy that's missing is very much attracted to water apparently. But we will keep our eyes open down through here. What I'm going to do is go along this way, and then I'm going to cut back through all these bushes. Yeah. I did dose up with bug spray, but I don't think the bugs this year I don't think they got the memo. If you spray with bug spray, they're not supposed to bite you. I don't think they got that memo. Yeah, because the mosquitoes this year are absolutely relentless. They are everywhere. It's insane. Yeah. Right. It's a very nice park. Confederation Park is a very nice park if you're not familiar with it. It's just off of 10th Street here in Calgary. It's actually very good. Right. Okay. I'm going to head down that way. Oh, what do we got here? Yes. The good thing about this park, and the other reason that doing this park, this is a there's loads of posters now all over it. This is Parker. That's the name of the little boy that's missing, and they did up these signs because the guy is autistic. So hopefully, if he saw that, it would give him a message to head home, perhaps. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's very odd in this day and age with the number of cameras and things. You can't even sneeze out of tune without somebody having it on camera. And this little boy hasn't been seen since Thursday. This is crazy, and this is now Monday. So yeah, there are literally thousands of people all over the city looking for this guy, day and night. So right, let's. I see a little bit of garbage over there. I'm just going to go and grab that. So let's continue down that way. Right, 18 cigarette ends. 19 and 1 billion mosquitoes. I kid you not. Mosquitoes are absolutely brutal. Yeah, this is insane. Yeah. Holy crap, there's a lot of mosquitoes. Right, let's just check up around here. I'm going to put this camera away for a bit because I need both hands to keep mosquitoes off. Right, well, still looking around, still trying to avoid the mosquitoes. Just check the washrooms, nobody there, so that's good. Right up. Right, there's not too many places around here that people can be. Just check both the washrooms. These mosquitoes are absolutely brutal, but I need to check all these trees and stuff. I very much doubt that he'd be in this area, but you don't know. I'm going to clean up around the benches anyway. But all over you'll find these signs. It's great to see Yeah, absolutely great to see. Whole community's coming together. I'm off today. Most people are at work. I'm off today, so I was going to head out to the mountains, but I thought I'll come and do something useful and do a litter pick around here. But it's also an extra pair of eyes on a day that most people are at work. So yeah, just going to tidy up around here, and then I'm going to head on down that way. Yes, I think it's pretty certain that we had a lot of rain last night. Wow. Yeah. Well, I've bumped into about 4 or 5 people so far, and every single one of them knows about the missing boy Parker, and they've got their eyes open, so that is very good to see. Awareness is one of those things. The quicker you can get the information out there and the more people looking, the better. So yeah, so like I say, there's like 5 people, and everybody knew exactly who I was talking about, and they've all got their eyes open, so that is good. The city is looking excellent. On I go. Alright, I'm going to head down over the bridge. There are many bridges in here. It's actually very nice. They're all nice bridges too. Now, there is a play area coming up. I'll just make sure there's no kids in it. I'm going to go and check it, because obviously that's somewhere that you would be attracted to. So look at that, isn't that nice? Other than a billion mosquitoes, it's actually very nice. Yeah. Woo! Wind's blowing all the water out the trees. We must have got some serious rain last night. I did wake up last night in the hailstorm, so it shut all the windows quick. Right, so I will head over this way just to check this piece over here. There is a kids playground. I can't see any kids in it, so that should be fine. Yeah, let me go and check. The advantage of doing a litter pick down here is we have an absolute abundance of garbage cans. Yeah. Makes it really easy for me to empty stuff. Right, so some garbage. Let me grab that. Let's just check all these under all these structures here. Let me have a look. Well, this is a really cool play park. It's checking in on and under everything. This is the canoe. You could get under there. There was some garbage over there. Maybe under there. Right, I just see a little bit of garbage around here. Let me just pick that up and head on my way. Just check up there and make sure that's all good. Right, and I can head that way. Right, all these areas under here, I'm sure these have all been searched 100 times in the last few days. People move. They don't stay static. People do move. So, yeah. I'm very surprised. I was just saying to a gentleman just now, I'm very surprised in this day and age where you can't even sneeze at a tune without somebody knowing about it or having it on camera somewhere, that we haven't seen any other details of this young guy. Which means either there aren't any or they haven't released any yet. That's not necessarily the same thing. Right, well, that's that area searched. I'm on my second bucket of garbage, so nothing else. I've achieved that. Yeah. But, and fed a million mosquitoes, that's for sure. Yeah, good grief. Yeah. The only trouble down in here, this is a bit of a water valley down in here, which is why it makes such an excellent park. But I haven't litter picked this one for, oh god, long time. So my theory is I can do 2 things at the same time. Just potted another cigarette in, squirrel moment. So yeah, I will have all the look along here and make sure this is all good. Just talking to a very nice Italian lady just going down there. Very nice indeed. And she's out looking as well, keeping her eyes open. It's although the park has been searched many times, extra pair of eyes, one more walk through, who knows. I still think it very odd that we haven't heard anything beyond obviously that first day's reported sighting of a camera that somebody had on the street, which does appear to be him. Yeah, however, that seems very odd that is the only one that we've had. Ouch, bloody mosquitoes. Good god, it's mosquitoes. Yeah. Right, just clean up around this bench. Oh, here we go, we've got more posters on the trees. Thank you very much, whoever put these up, much appreciated. Right, let me just do a clean up around this bench and I'll be on my way. As I was saying earlier, there are many bridges and that around the park here. I'm just going to nip down to this one to have a look at the water for no other reason other than I can. Yeah. There's a lot of people out looking for this guy. Yeah, that is great to see, absolutely great to see. Yeah. This is the water through Confederation. Yeah, it looks like we got some decent rain last night. I could hear it. It sounded like a monstrous hailstorm, so I actually got up and closed all my windows. I had all the windows open last night because it was very hot. But I can tell you now, I think we had more rain than I thought we did. Right, I will continue on up the park. I just spotted a bit of garbage over here on my right hand side, so I will grab that and keep going. What a great day for a walk in the park. Yeah, very nice indeed. All along here looks pretty clean. I'm not going up that bank. That'll be infested with a billion mosquitoes. Yeah. Oh, a piece of garbage over there. I think that's garbage. Or is that one of them flags? They flagged a bunch of stuff along here for some reason. Is that garbage? Yeah, that looks like garbage. Get rid of that. Yes. This city has some amazingly good people in it, you know. Yeah. There were literally thousands of people out looking for this young boy yesterday. Yeah. And every single person that I've spoken to today knows about the story. This is the key. They know about the story. They know what and who they're looking for. Yeah. The problem is with Parker is he's non-verbal. So even if he was down in these bushes down here and needed help, he's not going to make a noise. So you have to physically look. This is one of the problems. Like a kid that was out and about, stuck, would shout for help or whatever. This young man doesn't. So, yeah, this will be a case of actually physically seeing him, which is not as easy as you might think. Right, I'm going to head down through here, do some in a minute. There's some garbage here I need to pick up. Right. Nice, eh? Yeah. No garbage in here. That's good. Good to see. Yeah. Yeah, I hope they resolve this with this young guy. It's such a difficult thing when you're looking for somebody that could easily see you, but unless they make a noise, you're not going to know that they're there. You've got to physically catch eyes on them. Very difficult search, very difficult. But I'm still stunned in this day and age where there's cameras every 5 seconds that nobody else has seen anything. There's something's just not adding up here. I'm not quite sure what, but something is not quite how I would want it to be. So let's see if we can resolve this in the next few days. Yeah. Right, let's head down over this bridge. See some garbage there. You just grab that, clean that up, empty this bucket. There's a bin there. That's the other thing that's good for litter picking around this park, is there's an absolute abundance of bins. So I will empty this out and then head on my way. Right, so look all over there, all around here, up over the bridge. Then we're going to head, there's a road tunnel a little bit further up, and head up through the tunnel. There's so many people out and about walking their dogs and stuff like this. You know, dogs will alert to something that's unusual, things that we don't normally pick up on or would ignore. So if you're out and about walking with your dog and you watch this video and your dog starts to alert to something, then they can often sense things or see things or hear things that we can't. So if your dog starts doing that, please pay attention and go and have a quick look. Yeah. Well, on a good kind of note, it's two garbage buckets that I've had out of here, so that's good. So if nothing else, I've achieved removing so far 2 buckets of garbage. Now this is the east end of Confederation Park. It's actually split in half by 10th Street, and to get to the other side there was a very nice tunnel, so you don't have to cross the road. You can cross the road if you want, but I don't know why you would, because there's a very nice tunnel here. Right, just spotted a bit of garbage by the fence. I'll just grab that. Grab that before I head on. There's always a little plastic corners off of the bars, the little chewy bars and stuff. They always get left there. People tear off the corner to get into the packaging. And, yeah. So to get to the other side, there's actually a very nice tunnel that runs right through. Not sure how well this will video through here because it's pretty dark. But I will head on up through the other side. Good morning. This is pretty cool. They've got this all painted up with artwork through here. And it's actually very clever because this is corrugated sheet steel, galvanized steel. But the pictures actually flow around the metal. So, yeah, it'd be actually very hard to paint on that. But people do it. It's actually really cool. Yeah, it's a cool tunnel, eh? Look at that. Isn't that cool? Right. So we're going to continue up here. I'm now on the west side of Confederation Park. So I'm going to head around all up to the far end of this one and back again. Right, there's another sign over here. Like I say, this whole area has been searched very, very well. There's more parking signs here. So we will continue around, see if there's any garbage, and then we'll head back up and around the other way. Yeah. Good morning. We'll head back up around the other way. Make sure that's all good. Hopefully there's slightly less mosquitoes down this side, but I'm not hopeful on that. So I'm going to head down that way. Right. Well, I'm over on the west side of Confederation Park now. For whatever reason, there seems to be slightly less mosquitoes over it. Don't ask me why, no idea, but there is. Yeah, so we'll continue cleaning along here. I've done 2 buckets, just chatting to that lady there. Every single person that I've spoken to is fully aware of the story of the little boy that's gone missing, which is great. That's what social media is about. That's what social media should be used for. Not all this bullshit opinionated garbage that people keep putting out there just for clicks and likes. Useful stuff, community stuff. And, we've got half the city looking for this young boy. And why is that? Because social media disseminated all the information and it's out there. People are looking. And that's great. Really nice to see. Just going to check over at this bench over here. See if there's any garbage. Oh, I'm going to say the mosquitoes are definitely less this side. Yeah. Let's just make sure this one's nice and clean around the bench. Looks pretty good. Oh yeah, the obligatory few cigarette ends. Let me grab those and get them out. I think I will do is I'll head this way, the way these people are going. I'll come back over the bridge that way. Yeah. Yeah. That's good. I'm estimating I probably picked up about 80 or 90 cigarette ends, which is actually not bad compared to downtown yesterday, which was best part of 800. So, yeah, that bench looks pretty clean. I find it really odd because, like, in this day and age, there's less and less people smoking. So in theory, there should be less and less cigarette ends. One thing I have noticed through here is there's quite a lot of new trees going in. I keep finding new trees. That is excellent to see. Absolutely excellent. Woohoo, wind's blowing. It's the only thing with alders and what have you, aspen, sorry. Once the wind blows, if it's been raining, all that crap falls on you. Right, let's just head down here. There's a little viewing area down here. Now this might be a bit mosquito-y because there's a big pond thing in here. So. Right, let's have a look. Let's see what we've got on it. Let's see what we got down here. Make sure there's no garbage. It's a nice viewing area. Pretty cool, eh? Yeah. This is a good spot. Now I did think that this might be a bit mosquito-y. I can see a couple. But other than that, it's pretty good, eh? Yeah. Definitely take that. Nice. Yeah, very nice. Right, where I'm going to come back in a moment is the other side of this lagoon. It's very good that we have water like this in the city. Absolutely vital that we do. Yeah. Yeah. Usually quite a lot of ducks in here too. I can't see any ducks at the moment. Saw some further downstream. So I'm just going to tidy up in here a bit. Make sure this is good. Yeah. Yes, very nice. Everything's nice and accessible. They've got a nice ramp there for wheelchairs and walkers and stuff. Remember when they built this? Right, okay. I'm going to continue on that way. See if I can find anything else up the other end here. Isn't that nice though, eh? Yeah. Like I say, this is Confederation Park. This is this pathway that I'm on is actually part of the cycle path network through Calgary. I see up here, our provincial government is definitely full of smoke and mirrors. Now, desperately trying to hide the fact that they're doing an absolutely crap job at the moment. So now they're on the case of bike paths. You know, let's throw a few carrots at the peasants and hope that will keep them distracted away from what we're actually doing. Yeah, right, whatever. We need more bike paths, not less bike paths. So, have a nice day. Yeah. Yes, I'm sure they think that people are just stupid, you know. I can assure you we're not. Yeah. Right, let me clean up around this area here. I have found garbage here before now. Let's have a look, see if there's anything going on here. Right, this is one of the top corners. There's a water structure there. I have to say, it's very nice not to find so many cigarette ends. In terms of parks, I haven't said that, I just spotted one. So in terms of parks, this is actually some of the least that I've found in ages. There's garbage there, let's get that out of there. This is actually surprisingly clean up through here, which is good. Like I say, I've only done 2 buckets so far, and I've actually walked a considerable distance. So, yeah. And so this path that runs through the middle of here is a Calgary bike path. There's lots of people use it. Yeah. Very nice route. Yeah. Need more of this, not less. Yeah. They're trying to say that the number of bike paths is impeding the flow of traffic. What I always find strange is some of those cars that you see on the road. There's people driving to the gym so they can ride a stationary bike. Yeah. Think about that for a minute. Yeah, more pictures for Parker. Thank you very much. Who's putting these up? I don't know who's putting these up, but thank you. Yeah. More people that are aware, the better. The problem with Parker is even if you saw him and you called his name, he's not going to respond to you. Not going to respond at all. So finding this young boy will be a visual exercise, not an audio exercise. So, yeah. I've sat in these benches up over here before now, having a bite to eat. Just up over that road over that way. If you follow up through the trees and over there, there's like a churchy thing here. If you go just down that street like 1 block, you'll come out some of the best food in Calgary. It's called Jimmy's A&A. Look at that, more new trees. Squirrel moment right there. There's a whole new row of trees there. Yeah, whole new row of trees. That's really good. Yeah, like I say, if you head up just at this hill, if you get to this point, if you head up just up through there, through the little parking lot, there's a church parking lot, literally a block, not even, down through that way, will bring you out on 20th, and I can't remember what the other street is. It's 20th either way, and that's Jimmy's A&A, best food in Calgary. Absolutely amazing, love that place. Only trouble is you've got to go hungry because you get a lot of food. Nice to see the new trees going in. There's more along, there's a whole bunch along here they've put in. Yeah, and that road up there, I don't know, I might actually better see it from here. Yeah, if you go up that road straight up over there, follow it over, literally the next junction up there, that's Jimmy's A&A. I'm hungry now, I've been thinking about that. It's amazing food, absolutely amazing food. Yeah, I quite often get a sandwich up there and come down and sit here, but I tell you what, you better be hungry. You get a large mixed. Quite often I'll cut those in half and just keep half for tomorrow, because that's an awful lot of food to eat in one sitting. Yeah, you've got to be really hungry to eat a whole one of those. But they are so good. Well, it's just spotted some garbage out on the grass. I'm just going to go and grab that and continue that way. Yeah, the mosquitoes are insane. I just spotted a bit of garbage up there on the bank. Just went and got that. Yeah. I can see the corner of Jimmy's. It's just up there. I know it's too early. They won't be open yet. Damn. This is one of my favourite parts of the park. See, more trees gone in here. Very nice to see. People out enjoying the walk. This piece I like. And then this is kind of a major turn off point here. So you can continue further on up. Or you can go back round and turn it into a loop. I'm going to go around and turn it into a loop. I'm not going to do the up bit. Yeah, but I'll show you where that goes. Just in case you're ever down this way and you want to know. Yeah. I say this is Confederation Park. Amazing park. Yeah, right, so if you cross this bridge, and head that way, it will take you across to that's 14th Street and what have you over there. That'll take you across to there, and then the other side of the road there is the golf course, and there's bike paths. There's a big bike track up through there, you know, one of these mountain bike track things with, you know, like skate park kind of thing. Yeah, there's one of those up through there. Oh, going that way, no worries. Yeah, so it's one of the main cycle routes through this area, yeah, which is very cool. But I'm going to go this way, and I'm going to loop back on myself. I'm going to go down to the right. I'm going to go the other side of this bridge, and I'm going to go down to the right and head back towards where I parked. More pictures of parking on the tree there, well done. Yeah, so I'm going to go this way and then continue to the right. Right, this is the other thing I'm finding all over the city, everywhere. People are leaving out little cups of water. It's got Parker's name on it, little cup there, just in case he turns up, because he's attracted to the bright colours obviously, and then somebody's actually put his name on it. So well done whoever did that. I'm finding them all over, all the benches and that up through here. I'm finding bottles of water left. Up on Nose Hill, people have left entire pallets of water up there. There's a lot of people out looking, and obviously a lot of people forget to take water with them. So people have been buying pallets of water and leaving them by the entrance to the parks and all that kind of stuff. So if the searchers are out and about and they need a drink, they can just grab a bottle and away they go. Yeah, all part of the great community here in Calgary. It is a great city, it really is, and it's things like this that really make it what it is really. People all coming together and helping out. Yeah. Yes, that's good. I saw that cup there and I thought, oh, some kid left his cup, but it's not. It's actually been left there specifically for Parker. Yeah, lots of dead wood in here too. You'll find this all over the show. This is deliberate. Obviously dead wood, rotting wood, it creates a lot of habitat for insects and bugs and all kinds of things. So this is heading back. Whew. I'm now heading down, where am I heading? Heading east now. And the big pond thing that I walked past is just the other side of here, down through the trees. I'm not going to cut across. There is a little pathway that goes across there, but it's also through a lot of wet grass, so I'm not going to do that today. Bloody mosquito attacking my neck here. Yeah. So I'm going to head down this way. Yeah, the pond that I was showing you from the other side is just over there. So I will head down through this way. It's pretty good. I'm doing very good with the garbage so far. 2 and a bit buckets. That's not bad. Oh, I see some cigarette ends. I'll just grab those and be on my way. Just going to check down through here for garbage and what have you. Actually looks pretty good. There's a million mosquitoes in this little piece here, so I'm going to get out of there pretty quick. Yeah. This piece along here I tend to find garbage. See? Oh, yep. One packet. That can go in there. Got the cigarette ends. Mosquitoes are beginning to find me because I've stopped. This is the mosquito challenge. How fast can I load my bucket before the mosquitoes catch up with me? Yeah. Right. Continue along this way. So the big pond is down in there. Oh, there's some more cigarette ends there and some garbage over there. I'll go and grab that. Right, that's a very nice bit to walk through, but the mosquitoes in there in the shade. It's amongst the willows. There's these really nice willow trees in there, but the shade in there is there's just too many mosquitoes. It's insane. Yeah, so I will continue down this way and back across the little bridge, which is just coming up down here. I'll do some more when I get to there, because they're just being attacked by mosquitoes. I need both hands. They finally finished paving this little area. They were working on this the last time I came through here. It shows you how long it's been since I came through. See a little bit of garbage there. Yeah. Oh, this is looking very nice now. What is this? Eric Musgrave. I knew somebody in England called Musgrave. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, nice. Excellent. Well done, Mr. Musgrave. I will grab this piece of garbage that I just spotted over here. Shuffling hands here. Spotted a piece of garbage over here. So we will grab that. This is not as easy done as you might think it. Move it across the bridge, which is this one. Yeah. Very nice indeed. Right, this is going to bring me back onto the path that I came in on. And I'm going to go up here and I'm going to turn left and head back towards the tunnel. Yeah. Right. I'll do some more in a bit. So, nice to see the new trees going in, new willows going in. These willows do very well down in here because it's very, very wet. Yeah. That looks like a new larch over there. That is definitely a larch. Yeah. Loads of new trees gone in. Very nice to see. We did lose a few in here. So trees, they could get to a certain age and then you've got to start cutting them down and thinning them out and stuff. So, yeah, the important thing is to make sure that you replace them. And all along here there's lots of new trees gone in, so that's good. I was going to come back up at the other side, but there's like a kids day camp thing over there, so I can't film over there. So I will head back up this side, see what I can find over here. This is me. I'm just leaving the west side of the park here. Lots and lots of new trees in it. The more I look, the more I see actually. Yeah. But, just going to head down through here, down through the tunnel, and back over the other side. Because I'm parked over there, so I can cross the road here. It'd be quicker for me to actually just go up and cross the road, but yeah, I can actually see my car the other side of the road. But I like the tunnel. Yeah. Growing old is mandatory, growing up isn't. So if I can walk through a tunnel, I'll do the tunnel. Yeah. It's pretty cool in here with all the artwork and that. And it's nice and cool in the weather too. It gets you out the sun for a little bit. Oh yeah. It's nice and cool in here, I can tell you. It's very cool. And also very clean, which is nice to see. I came through here one time in the winter and it was all ice in here. It was actually a bit tricky to get through here, but did it in the end. Yeah. Oh, yeah, people come in, so I'll let them go by first. Camera's going to have a connection fit now coming out in the sunshine. Right, so I'm going to turn up this way, up through here, and back up the hill. Now normally I would just cut up across the grass there, up past flags, but I'm not today. I'm walking round because there are a billion mosquitoes up there, and I'm not fighting my way through a billion mosquitoes when there's a perfectly good path to walk up. Yeah. As I say, there's cycle paths everywhere down through here, absolutely everywhere. So I will take the correct path back to where I started. Yeah. That's a rather nice spot down in there. I would go down in and have a look, but I can see the mosquitoes down in there already. Ugh, no thanks. No. I'll head up this way. Yeah. As I was saying just now, people are leaving out the posters for Parker and bottles for water, bottles of water for him. So if you look on the table over there, you'll see another bottle of water on the table and Parker's poster on the tree. Yeah. Yes, thank you very much to whoever's doing all this. It's very much appreciated by everybody, I'm sure. Yeah. Right, so I'm going to head back up. Normally I'd cut up through there where the flags are, but I'm not going to. I'm going to go this way. Yeah. Less mosquitoes. Right, I'll do some more when I get up to the end. So all the time I've been here, the helicopters have been up and about over there, searching around. It's helicopters have been in the air continuously for the whole of this last few days. Lots of new trees. They're up over there. Something going on over there, not sure what. Like I was saying on one of my Facebook posts there, when you see a helicopter, especially on a search thing like this where they're out and about, if you see a helicopter circling somewhere, don't all rush over there to see what's going on, because that can actually make the search much harder. So yeah, if they're using thermal to find people, then it's much easier if they're the only people in the area. So that is Confederation Park. Thank you for coming along. Very nice walk around. 3 and a bit buckets of garbage, so that all helps. So yeah, I will be on my way. Thank you very much for coming along.